This is Akashvani. Time for a weekly program, Our Guest. I hand over the mic to the show host, Nitish Arora, for the same.
A very big hi and hello to all the listeners of Akashvani. In our guest today, we are talking about something which is, if not religion, is very close to religion, though it is dubbed as religion in India. Yes, I'm talking about cricket. Lots and lots of youngsters every day throng fields in every practically nook and corner of the country to play cricket, and then when the time comes to try their hand at the national and international level. But to tell you, only roughly about 240 odd players have played ODI for India, represented India. And can you imagine that how much tough competition is there in this field if you want to succeed? But that does not mean that it is not a good career if you're not playing in the nationals or internationals for India. Still, there is a lot at stake and you can make a good career out of it. So, but there must be some pitfalls. So to talk about all those things, I've got somebody in my studios today who is right in the thick of the things, managing the media for cricket. Mr. Praveen Soni, he was a former player also. Praveen ji, welcome to Akashvani. You are managing media with DDCA.
Correct.
You have an eye on each and every player also.
Yeah, we watch a lot of cricket in Delhi also, and that's the thing. The cricket is now played in every nook and corner, as you rightly said. I remember a day in 1974-75 when Clive Lloyd visited, the team came to India. He visited Lal Killa, the ground. He saw the cricket there, and he was shocked to see that kind of cricket was played there. Many games were going on, not many matches were played, and he was shocked to see it. He made a statement there that India is going to be forced very shortly. And his words proved very correct. And after 1983, when we won the World Cup, and things have started going a lot.
Well, there used to be a time when parents would dissuade youngsters because there was not a lot of money in it. And yes, it consumed a lot of time and energies, and most of the youngsters ran away from the studies and opted for cricket. What is the scenario now? Now that cricket is more of an industry in India.
Very rightly said, now cricket is an industry. I was talking about the parents, my also parents never encouraged. I don't blame them, because when I played cricket, I played for university, I played for JNK. That was in 81, 82. I played 79, 78. I'm the batch of Rajinder Singh Ghai, Amarjit KP. We all played together from DAV College Jalandhar. And, at that time, the cricket was not that much of a career. After 1983, when India won the World Cup, cricket took a revolution. It revolutionized, and parents started believing that cricket could be a career for their children also. Now the parents are supporting their kids, but they have to be patient now. Because as you rightly said, there are only about 250 players or 260 players who are represented India in ODI, and very few in the test match also. If you play for a state level now also, either in 19 category or maybe in the Ranji Trophy you play. Suppose you play all full season in the Ranji Trophy category. You play ODIs, you play T20, you play Ranji Trophy. Even then, you earn about 2 lakhs rupees a month, which is a fairly good going.
Good.
And then if you perform well, you get a chance to get into the IPL or maybe different leagues altogether. So cricket is now a career with honor and distinction, and people are now making a lot of money out of it, and they're making a lot of name out of it. There are many professions in cricket also. For example, the commentaries, the other field, the coaching, the umpiring, the scoring. There are many fields in cricket also. So certainly cricket is now a big career now.
No, the BCCI has really managed it very, very well. You said that even if you're playing in the Ranji Trophy for a full season, it's somewhere around 2 lakh per month that you get during games. And there are post-retirement benefits also. If you're playing at different levels, you've played Vijay Hazare, you've played Ranji, you've played, and if you play Test or... So there are a lot of post-retirement benefits also. Can you talk about those benefits?
Yeah. The BCCI gives pension to the cricketers, and there is definitely if you have played more than 25 games, you get pension from the BCCI also.
25 games international or national?
No, first class cricket. You have
first class cricket.
For the domestic players also. Now the BCCI is also thinking about the cricketers who have played not more than 20 games also. So the technical committee has put that proposal into the BCCI for the executive to decide that also. So as far as the BCCI is concerned, they are doing every bit of it to help the cricketers, the former cricketers. I remember the Punjab cricketers, Punjab President Mr. Bindra, whosoever played Ranji Trophy from Punjab, they used to get pension rupees 5,000 at that time also. and which is a very good sign. I mean, I think the BCCI is doing very good for the cricketers. The post-retirement things, there are many other avenues also. If you retired, suppose at the age of 35 or 30, there are chances of you could become a umpire, you become a referee, there are many things, you become a
just running it just like Indian Army does. After your retirement, ex-servicemen are given lots of chances. I think BCCI is taking every player into their fold even after retirement.
If you are capable of taking other field also, for example, scoring also, or maybe a match referee also, or the umpiring coach, so there are many opinions. So now the cricket has grown in a big way in India. So I think the full marks to the BCCI for doing this. So our domestic cricket structure is so good that we are producing a lot of international players every year.
You said that for qualifying for the pension, you need to at least play 25 matches.
Games, yeah.
Now that is if you look at the pyramid, the base is very, very vast. Lots and lots of youngsters are playing, but that they do not cut into the team. The team selection becomes such a difficult job, and many youngsters in many places are conned also. Can you tell about something about that, like getting into that selection? What is there any point of time when a youngster should feel that now I should not be like knocking the doors of cricket because ये नहीं हो पाएगा मेरे से?
देखिए, दो चीजें बहुत important है. When you start playing cricket, it has to be at the right age also.
Which is?
I mean, it should be below 15 or maybe 10 to 14. Your kids should start playing cricket.
Okay.
Because वो जो पीरियड है 10 से 14 साल का, वो आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आप उसमें हर स्ट्रक्चर को जान जाते हैं कि आपको किस तरह क्रिकेट खेलनी है और कैसे खेलनी है. And I would prefer कि जो parent has to be little patient also.
Okay.
Because you can't expect your child to grow in within 1 year or 2 years. It will take another 4 or 5 years also to grow. When you play under 16 category, then there is a growth. Then we have a lot of international matches also under the 16 category also. There are school tournaments are there. Then the best thing is under 19. Under 9 there is an International World Cup also. The Asia Cup is also there. Then there is a triangular series also. So when you get into the under 19, 99% if you are playing very well, you are going to get into the state team or the national team also. You have seen a lot of players who have played under 19 World Cup are part of the senior team also.
But the bench strength is so much that if you're not performing and you're not performed in 1 or 2 matches, you are dropped, and then it takes hell lot of a time for you to make a comeback.
Comeback is always a difficult thing, whether you are injured or you are dropped. Comeback is always, you have to perform well then to come back. So, but the only thing is that you have to be consistent. If you're a batsman, let your bat do the talking. If you're bowling, let you get number of wickets also. So if you're performing well, there is no chance there that you get stopped or you're knocked down. But there is I think this selection process is a little tough also. And sometimes, the players feel bad about it that they not selected also. But don't be disappointed. Don't feel disheartened that you're not selected. There's always another chance.
So,
but a lot of cricket is
one very important, very crucial, because on field the players are very patient. Whoever is playing cricket is very patient. He has that temperament to stay in the field for entire day, facing the harsh sun and all those weather conditions. But then parents will also have to be a little patient. Learn it from your kid. Be a little patient. This is a good profession. Now it's like the sun is also shining on the women's cricket in India. Correct. Tell us more about that. Because we have already brought them on par as far as paying them the fee and all those things are concerned. What more is being done for the women cricket? Because our girls are doing very well. And just as we revolutionize the men's cricket and we try to catch them young, what is being done at the younger level for the girls' women cricket?
For this, I'll give full credit to the BCCI for taking the women cricket into their fold. And now from this year also, under 15 category women cricket tournament has started, which is a very good sign because the youngsters will groom. So now the thing is, the women's cricketers have given a proposal to play more days cricket. So because now you find very less test matches as compared to the ODIs or the T20 matches are played. So they have given a proposal that we want to play a day's cricket. So they can become better player, because if you play a test cricket, only then you can become ODI cricket and become a good T20 player. It's not you are a D20 player or then you can become ODI player. It's not like that. You have to play days cricket. Who has ever come into the national level? They have played the first class cricket at the very highest level, and they have come to the national teams. So in the women's category also, the BCCI has taken this right step to promote the youngsters under 15 category. Then there will be under 19, then under 23, then the senior women. So there are 4 categories. So in men category there are 5. Under say 16 we have, under 14 we have, then there is under 19, under 23, then the Raj Trophy.
That's right. But when we're bringing in that number of tournaments for the women's at a younger stage also, but do we have that kind of an infrastructural support for them? Because all those stadiums, do we have separate infrastructure for them, or they are still fighting to have that infrastructure in place?
No, definitely we have well-placed infrastructure in India. There are
For the women cricket,
for the women also. So they would like to practice with the boys also, because if you want to grow, you have to play with the tough people. So if they're practicing with the boys, there are a lot of academies there where girls are there. There are different timings for the girls also. But in order to survive, in order to compete with the highest level, if you are playing with the boys, there's no harm in it. But as far as the infrastructure is concerned, BCCI has given enough funds to the state associations, to state grounds also. So there is as far as the infrastructure is concerned, I'm not complaining at all.
And let's talk about the numbers. Are they coming in numbers? Are the girls are taking to the field?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what I can say about the DDCA, DD has taken a big step in promoting women's cricket. There were some poor girls also. The DDCA president, Mr. Arun Jaitley, gave the kits to all the poor girls, the clothings, everything was taken care of them. Even their studies were also taken care of. Their studying also. So there are girls. I'm very happy to see them. There are about in the different academies, more than 15, 20 girls are there. They're different. At present, I think we have about more than 250 girls playing for Delhi in the different categories. So this is a good sign for the women's cricket also.
So you are in DDCA and thick of the things and talking about Delhi. Let's focus now on Delhi. We focus a lot on cricket in general and overall. In Delhi, what is kind of the infrastructure that is available and how costly it is? Because there are lots of people from the marginalized backgrounds. They have good talent. They want to knock the doors and they want to be up there. So how costly is if somebody wants to come into cricket and become a professional? Does this mean a lot of investment in terms of time and money also for them? Or if talent is there are certain spaces where he can go and they will be taken into the wings?
The investment of time is definitely going to be there. Investment of money is also there are 50% I can say about it. If you are good, then there are sponsors for you. If you are performing in some category from under 15, under 19, the sponsors come and help you out. The state association takes care of you. And but only thing is, you have to show interest. You have to show the skill. Then you are getting...
No, the interest and skill is there for a younger player, but he doesn't know where exactly to go, which door to knock at.
Yeah.
Are we actually reaching out, the BCCI or the cricket organizers reaching out, looking for, scouting for the talent, or we are happy that there is a lot of talent and they will come to us rather than we going to them?
No. The BCCI, all associations are doing a bit for the women cricketers also, the youngsters also. They are making many academies out there. So DDS is yet to start the academies, which will be started very shortly. They are collaborating with the DDS because the DD has many grounds also. Unfortunately, DDCA has only one ground, but now they're looking for other grounds also. So different academies will be open in different DDA grounds, and we can have 1 or 2 for exclusive for the women also, or 2 or 3 for the youngsters coming in. And there will nominal fees will be charged, very nominal fees. But normally when you come to the DDCA, there are hardly any fees to be given for the DDCA. And the different academies, different clubs also charge a little bit often. There is no investor of money, but the equipment costs a bit. So there is some kind of...
And then if you are good, then you help to find them sponsors for.
Yeah, definitely.
So friends, anybody who's listening to this particular program and your son or your ward or anybody in your vicinity, in your neighborhood is interested in cricket, I think what I have gathered from this particular very interesting chat with Mr. Praveen Soni is that this can be a very good career, and the good news is that if you really want to have that medal around your neck and you want to tell that world that I have represented India in the international forum, you already had World Cups and all those things, but cricket has also made a comeback in Olympic game. Now it is an Olympic sport. So don't deter your ward not to play it. Yes, he can have a balance of time in studies, and because studies is also very essential. After you win the man of the match, you have to face the media and talk to them. So you need to be groomed in that as well. So, Praveen ji, thank you so very much for
Welcome.
being our guest today, and it was lovely talking to you. I hope that people are really enriched.
Thank you so
very
much. Thank you so much.
You were listening to the weekly program Our Guest that is broadcast every Monday at 9:15 a.m. Have a nice day.